Please tell me you're here to help. Not to try and steal my ship. Yeah, well, if you want to keep that badge, then don't get any ideas. This old girl and I have been through a lot together. I was tracking a crew of outlaws that's been preying on merchant ships. Bastards got the drop on me. I ran them off, but they got a few good hits in. As you can see, I ain't in much shape to make repairs. Repair my ship? Please. Just patch her up enough to get to Hopetown. The rest can get fixed up there. Don't need to ask for that, I'd have helped you anyway. Since you're new, here's a lesson for you. Rangers look out for each other. Always.
We hear you, loud and clear, Nia.
Thanks. That should get me home. Good. There aren't many of us out there, so it makes all our lives easier when we can help each other out. Now let's talk about those outlaw ships. They were pretty beat up, so I don't think they got real far. But if they make it back to their hideout, I might never find them again. We can't let that happen. They look to be heading for Polvo's moon Miatha. Good hunting.
airspace. Please hold your current speed and heading while we scan you for contraband. You're good to go. All clear to land at Hopetown.
While we're here, we should swing by Hope Tech Star Yard and see if they have anything interesting for sale.
Anything I can help you with? Looks to me like you're already in pretty good shape. Nothing for us to do. You're in good flying condition. I'm sure you can find something you like.
Excuse me! A little desperate here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once.
All right,
Idealistic and perhaps a bit of a dreamer. But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
Oh, God.
I'm just great. Grand, really. When I signed on to be a freight captain, I was expecting long hours and dull routes. And now I'm a hair away from being executed. Or worse. Where to start? So, we do bulk shipping. Boring. Have you ever had a That's not helpful. So as soon as I left Neon and got everyone demanding I powered down, I skipped the system. It gets even worse. But the trick is, everyone knows. So if you go into the pit, you are the best. This Slate, he's the one with the cowboy.
Eu não vi a missão dela que ela me deu. Putz, tem que olhar de novo. Não, o neon ficou curto pra cá. Muito barulho.
Hey, what can I do for you? Hey, what can I do? Nothing for us to do.
Tells everyone you met the Ron Hope.
I mean,
Excuse me. Excuse me. A little desperate here.
I remember meeting Ron Hope once. Idealistic and perhaps
All right,
a bit
Adela.
of a dreamer.
Oh, God.
But you have to admire what he's accomplished.
When I signed on to be a freight captain, and now I'm a hair away from... Where to start? So, we do bulk shipping. Boring. Have you ever had a standard... You get it then. So, I just got assigned to the market. As soon as I left, everyone demanded. I skipped the system. It gets even worse. A tracker just landed, but the trick is, so if you go into the pit stop and... You are the... He's the one with the cow.
I don't want to hear any complaints.
Payday is always a good...
I'm new in town. You look like you... What's your name, stranger? Fahim, huh? Came in on that ship to markup? I bet you didn't know it. But I'm a tracker. And I'm here for your bounty. Two ways this can go. You know the drill. Bounty says you made off with a haul. I get a bonus if I turn the shipment. I figure they're in the market. Looks like a place that doesn't mind some color. Or you can surrender. Nobody ever picks that option. I don't deal with smugglers and no good types. Well, I do, but more violent. My words, my... So you didn't shoot your way off Neon, Fahim? The bounty is pretty damn clear. But something don't sit right with me. Not sure what. Maybe. Maybe not. I can tell you're up to something, pal. I'm not buying it. I do my best. Yeah, nothing about this adds up. People do say that about me. All right, I'm not taking you in. But that just means somebody else will. Whatever you were shipping, you got to return it. The next tracker probably won't be as upstanding as I am. Suit yourself. But you may want to re-up your life insurance policy. One more drink and it's liftoff.
Keep an eye on your valuables. You can't protect your own.
This can't be happening. I feel like I can finally breathe again. Thank you. You're right. I'll see what I can do. You're a literal lifesaver. Take this.
But we'd be dust, except for the factory.
It's fun. Now what? Why anyone would want to live somewhere so old is beyond me.
Your next stop wouldn't be the Caribbean system, would it? We got a report of a distress call out there, but we don't have the shift to send someone that far out.
I'll say right up front that if you're short on credits, I can't help you. Any more charity cases, I'll go out of business. Take a gander.
I'm just saying, my family was on the first ship.
Kind of weird reaching out to them instead of the other way around, isn't it? Pretty convinced.
Roach?
I know, I trust you, but the record streak. I'm only one away. Again.
Roach!
Know what happened the last time I was paired up? I don't want it.
Roach!
This new one to... What?
Our new potential recruit. He's
standing right here. Yeah, I said I know. I'm aware of his presence, have been since he walked in the door. I said what I said. I stand by it. And rookie, don't you dare let me down. You got a lot to prove around here.
There are always more bounties to collect. You're prompt. Good trait for a tracker. Anyhow, we can talk about punctuality or we can get down to business. I am Agent Number 1, or No One, if you prefer. It seems you've decided to entertain our offer. Good. Understood. Being visited by a tracker can be intimidating. Despite what others may tell you, a little fear can be healthy. That being said, we devoted resources to reach out to you that we could have used elsewhere. Were I you, I would feel honored by that. drop of enthusiasm can create an ocean of success. Remember that. However, it is not as simple as accepting and taking an oath. Do you have any questions before we proceed? Leave no quarter, show no mercy. Before we begin again. Excellent. Before we accept you as an official tracker, you'll need to demonstrate competency in the field. To that end, I would like you to first accept the available bounty on the wanted display on the nearby wall, then report back to me.
You ever want to learn from the best? I'm the guy.
The hunt continues. I hope you fare well. Good. You have your mission. Once you are a tracker, you may not get a briefing like this for your missions. You'll be expected to handle them by yourself. Excellent. I knew you could. The target for this mission is admittedly one of our toughest. Not because of how dangerous he is, but because of how often he has evaded us in the past. His name is Hannibal Eutropio. He's wanted for 94 counts of spaceship grand theft. We have reason to believe he runs a chop shop somewhere out in the fringes, but we do not know where. Luckily, we have intel that one of his associates, Adrastos Dakota, is currently here in Aquila City. For your first mission, you were assigned a partner, Roach. He will have more information. Speak with him. Roach is one of our best trackers. You would do well to learn from his techniques. I wish you the best of luck. Leave no quarter. Show no mercy.
What are you standing around for when there's fugitives on the loose? Hey, so, about earlier, when you first arrived, Right, you're not. Because when we're working together, you're going to follow my instructions so you can learn from a real professional. Good. Glad we had this talk. Now let's get down to business. This Adrastos guy is our ticket to finding Hannibal. We find him, bring him in, and get the information out of him. Any questions? Great. Adrastos, once we do, easy. I'll even make it easy. Normally, you'd either... But we're bringing this... Don't get yourself killed out there. Okay, Adrastos is likely wandering the streets around here somewhere. Open up your scanner and look for anyone with a bounty. We may need to check other areas of the city, but it's bound to be.
Enjoy your visit to Aquila.
Hopefully, you're not some UC.
you want to come here for a half day?
Okay, let's all just take a breath here. We all want to protect people from the Ashta. We're on the same side here.
The hell with that. This ain't the way things are done, and that's the end of it.
With due respect, I have repeatedly explained that I do not need permission. I came to you in the spirit of cooperation, but if this is the reaction...
20 years, we've done this my way, and it has always worked. Always! Why are you trying to fix something that ain't broke?
Mr. Wilson, we can deal with the Ashta better, safer. We didn't turn down fire or space flight because we managed just fine until that point.
I will not be talked down to like this.
Okay. Miss Alpin, please don't take it.
Daqui a pouco eu vou entrar no...
Que isso, Zé? Me mandando o clipe do... Eu esqueci
King
o nome
Legos.
desse
Daqui
nome
a
desse
pouco eu vou entrar no King Legos.
Esqueci o nome desse... Como é?
Sabe o King Legos?
Esse stream, esqueci o nome dele, cara, na moral.
Se tu me expulsar da cal... Se tu me expulsar dessa cal...
Cara, eu esqueci.
Credo, eu tô jogando King Legos, horrível.
Deixa eu ver aqui, peraí. Eu esqueci o nome dele, velho, na moral.
Esqueci de tudo. O telefone não deixa ligar mais.
Bah.
Meu telefone não deixa ligar mais.
Deixa eu ver se na voz do tapa.
Desliga o telefone. Pô, o cara jogando a lanzoca, mano. Olha, não.
Bah. Ah, é o bala, velho, na moral. Já que era outra coisa.
Que é esse aqui?
Bah.
Que é esse que mandaram aí já?
Qual é, Zeus?
Further action until we've had some time to think this over. All right?
We need to be smarter, better in the way we handle the Ashta.
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town would be an Ashta buffet. People have no idea what we do to keep them safe.
People around here think we own Aquila. They're wrong. The Ashta do.
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town would be an Ashta buffet.
Que... Só pra isso, Zeus? Mas eu não jogo se ele tivesse no... Se o Game Pass tivesse... Se o Elden Ring estivesse no Game Pass, eu já estaria jogando, provavelmente. Já seria aquela pouca vergonha do Lorde.
If it weren't for the walls, people have no idea what we do to keep them safe.
Friend, I gotta confess, I'm not much in the mood for conversation. I know I shouldn't let that woman get up under my skin, but, well, I can't seem to help it.
Faltam 10 minutos.
Well, then you got about as much as sense as she does. Look, this ain't New Atlantis. It ain't all flowers and chirping birds out there. These walls around us, they're here for a damn good reason. I've trained the guards here for years, again, for a damn good reason. We get it wrong, we not watching all the time, then the Ashta kill innocent people. That's the simple reality of the situation. So when someone struts into town with their untested ideas on how to do things better than those of us who dedicated our lives to protecting the city, that don't go over so well.
Na marinha?
Eu vou um dia.
Eu espero que tu tenha estômago.
Não, mano, tem uma hérnia.
Ainda não entendeu, né? Vanessa, ele ainda não se tocou. O que foi que eu falei?
Eu sei que tu falou.
Eu espero que ele tenha estômago.
Marinha.
O que acontece com o pessoal que vai pro exército normalmente? Ah, tem que ter força pra limpar a coisa, viu?
Porra nenhuma, mas vai lá, que é isso que tu faz?
É, se ele fala bem.
É isso que tu faz.
Ah, mas tu passa uma vibe muito boa.
Tu vai ganhar um salário bom.
Ainda mais que eu vou fazer a prova do fuzileiro naval. Fuzileiro... Hã?
Nada.
Fale alto. Agora beijo, não sai desse Starfield aí.
I don't know, some technical mumbo jumbo about sensors and behavior predictions. That's not the point. She expects us to just change up how things work and I can't abide by it. We've gotten along just fine until now.
Nem lembro mais.
Júnior, tem jogo do Jojo, tem jogo de Naruto, tem Dragon Ball ainda por cima e tu me fala que não tem nada disso aí.
How could I not? People in this city put their trust in me to keep them all safe. Look, this is getting my blood pressure up talking about this so damn much. You think you can talk some sense into her? Be my guest. Otherwise, I suggest you leave defending this city to the people who spent their lives doing it.
Não é a capa.
If it weren't for the walls, the whole town would be an Ashta buffet.
Vigilance is what keeps Aquila City safe. People around here think we own Aquila. They're wrong. The Ashta do. Vigilance is what keeps Aquila City safe. People around here think we own Aquila. They're wrong. The Ashta do.
Falta 5 minutos. Segura mais um pouco. E aí,
Ecologies are living things. They move, they change. The way we handle Ashta works for now. So we have to be prepared. Well, you sure don't look like you're delivering the capacitors I'm waiting for. Something I can do for you?
Eu esqueço que ela não responde. Abre Game Pass. Ela não escuta isso. Ai, meu Deus. Não assustou, caralho.
Correction. Mr. Wilson has a disagreement with me. I can't tell if he's just being willfully ignorant or has just entirely misunderstood my proposals. I'm not sure what you've heard, or quite frankly, why this seems to be getting around the way it is. Despite assertions to the contrary, I'm not attempting to run anyone out of a job or open the city gates to allow Ashta to come pouring in. Nor am I in any way attempting to make a statement about the competence of the current security forces and or apparatus in Aquila City. I hope that clears things up.
That was quite comprehensive. I'm not sure what to say.
É porque o game já chegou.
Eu não gostei desse jogo, não. Será? Eu não gosto de jogo. Eu gosto de jogo assim, ó. Rodando. Porrada com edições.
Okay, well, I must need to work on my delivery because I keep having this problem. I need to prove that what I'm working on can make a positive difference. Then you'll see it my way. I could really use some help, in fact, just to make sure this all goes off without a hitch. Would you be willing to place some sensors for me? That is great news. Just take these and stick them in specific spots in the city along the wall. When you're done, come find me. I'll find something to do in the meantime to give myself an air of plausible deniability.
No olho do furacão, uma nova. Coloca uma caralhada de. Aqui pare.
I think I got them. What do you call them? Horse?
Salvar.
I got.
Só segue.